What's going on YouTube, ZfreeZone here, and we're back with another hidey hole in the series of hidey holes. If you know where this place is, you might do, but we are here on the map and you'll see this little guy here, the North Star. So if you come to that, you'll see the little pathway, and the coordinates are, let's say, 87J. So if you go to 87J, there's like a little North Star logo here, and that is this guy here, the path that comes through here. But before running through that, if you want to come up here and climb up this way, you could also do it just down on the other side of the path. This is the way I come up. So if you come up here and you run all the way along here, we'll get our little yards touch out, because there is two cats along here as well. Well, there's not today, but there's usually one there, and there's usually one up here. And it looks like they're leaving us alone today, which is good. Oh, there's one there. Alright, so with him out the way, if you come up here, as you can see, we're a little bit higher now. And if you come over here, in this little crack here, it actually opens up quite big. And as you can see, I had to pretty much come to straight in the front of this to actually see that someone's built in there. So it is pretty hidden. If you have a look here, it's only from like around there to there, you can see it. So there's not much of a hole, and if you're on the other side over there, it's too far to actually see it. So you pretty much need to be up here right in front of this place to see this place. So let's get into this guy. So if you come up here, you can see that we've got the door up a little bit here. So if we come in here, the door is up, because if they put bombs down the bottom, it just takes a few more to get through the foundation than a door. And like most hidey holes, this one isn't really well protected. It's pretty much, it's hidden. That's its protection value, and as soon as that's gone, it is gone. So we've got little doors here, and these opens up to like little extra gaps. So if they're blown through the front here, they should enter this room first, and you should see the fire, and you should be able to see which side they're coming out on. So if they're coming through the bottom or they're coming through the top, and either way you'll be able to run out the bottom or run out the top. So up here you've got the crafting area. As you can see, most of it's sunk in. So you've got the improved tannery, you got your cauldron, you got the blacksmith. There is a kiln under the well here. As you can see there's a kiln. So the well's kind of hiding the kiln there, but the well's good because you're always going to need water. But you got the blacksmith bench there, the carpenter's bench, and then the next level up here, once she finds her bearings, there she goes. So if you come up to this next level here, if she's going to let me do it, there she goes. You can see there's the kitchen and the well, and again with that extra room on the side, just so you know where they're coming from. If you see fire here, you run down to the bottom and you escape that way, but if there's no fire up here, probably the better option to run from the top down. But as you can see, little kitchen, little eating area, you got your little preserved boxes, and in here's your bedroom. At the far back side, this is where I'll probably put the storage, at the back here somewhere, but this is the furthest part from the front, so that's pretty much where you want to put stuff. There is a little hidey hole in this place as well, so we'll go to that now. So if you come back down to the corridor of doors, as you can see there's doors on the side here, and they go absolutely nowhere, just trying to hopefully throw people off a little bit. But if you come into this one, open it up, you'll notice that that's the ceiling. You'll be able to delete the ceiling, and you'll see there's actually 3 boxes stacked on top of each other. Once that disappears, you can see a large chest there, and there we go, there's actually 3 there, all stacked on top of each other. If you want to get to the bottom one, you can just pick them up. But yeah, that's a nice little hidey hole there, and then you can just put it back on. We do have a ceiling here, and bam, it's hidden again. But as I always say, make sure you hit the like button and comment and subscribe. There is a little build after this to show you how I built this place. If you want to stick around for that, that'd be great. But if not, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys next time. See us. Alright, let's get started building. As you can see here, from this point of view, you can see right through the place. So we're pretty much just going to block it from there and from there. if they're in the middle there, they're going to see it, but they kind of have to still climb up here. So let's get in there and have a look here. If we come back out, let's go to the side. So it's around about just after this hump here. This hump here, that's where we're going to go from. So let's go get the first foundation out. Try and line this guy up nicely, because this first foundation is going to judge everything else for the whole building. So let's just see where we're at there. I kind of want it to go from one side to the other. Right, I think we're going to go with that. Right, so that's the first foundation down, as you can see there. And now we're just going to go up a bit more. Now we're going to put that guy there. Right, now I'm just trying to find the front door, which will probably be here. But if we can't get in there, it's not going to be any good. Yeah, alright. So let's try and put this first one up a bit. Alright. And we're still snapping to something, this guy here. Right, there we go. Once this rebel clears, but I'm thinking it's going to be about that high that we're going to need it. Right there, we're going from one side to the other, so that's kind of perfect right there. Right, so let's try this again. Have to delete all these guys here. Starting these hidey-holes, it is a bit of trial and error just to see what fits. So we're just going to go back and forward until we do find it. But from here we can go there. Let's see what that looks like. Alright. Still not getting through this place, so we're going to start that again. Alright, so let's try it from this other side, because this seems to be the bit that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass at the start. So let's see if we can get this right first. Now what I'm looking for now is to get the door facing the right way. Right, let's have a look at backs. 8. We can walk through that door, we can walk through that door. So that to me is absolutely perfect. So let's work with this first before we go any further forward. So we're going to put a roof there, and then we're going to put foundations on top of the roof just to secure it. We're going to, yep, right there. And can we get on top of here as well? I did see it snap there. Oh, oh. Alright, there she goes. Now let's come out here and have a look. So we've got a little gap underneath, but nothing major. Let's just block that off. Let's see what these steps will do. It doesn't look like it's going to let me do that, so we're going to have to put a support in there. So we use the pillar here. Alright, so now we've got a way up, which is easy enough. So we'll look at that. It's not too bad, but I might get rid of the steps because that will take this whole section off here. Yeah, can't have the steps, we're just going to have to climb up there. That will give us a lot more hideability. And with these kind of ones, that's what we're after, because yeah, it's not really defensible, it's just more if people find it, they're pretty much in. Let's come up here and try and finish off the main base. Hopefully it's not too hard to get in here. She's letting go. So let's try this side one. I think that's the go. Alright, so let's put some more foundations down. So I was thinking where we can hide boxes, and that seems to be a good spot just there. So you can just make that a roof tile. It looks like we can get boxes in there, which is going to be amazing. And now for the rest of this, we're going to come up one level here, so we're going to have this level pretty far in. And it looks like it's going to be up to there. And we're gonna put a foundation in there, yep, just for the support mainly. And put another one there, and this is going to be a hatch door here. As you can see, we've already created quite a lot of room, so we need to fill that in upstairs there. So that's beautiful there. Alright, so we've still got quite a bit of room here, so we're going to go up another 2 levels. So we're going to go here. Leaving it 2 open will just give you an illusion of more room. So that's kind of what we want in this situation, at least. Let's see if we can sneak one of these guys in for support right there. That'll be perfect because it's just sticking out a little bit. Go there and put a foundation there for support. To get up into this place, might use that one. Alright, so there we go. We've got 2 levels here. 2 big levels for like crafting and all that good stuff, which is perfect. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to make a little level up here just so we can use this slope a little bit more, because without this level this slope's pretty hard to use. I'm going to go foundation there because it's hidden. I think whenever you've got like a small spot and you can put a foundation in that little spot and use it, because like there, it's going to give you support and it's not going to stick through the walls too much and give you less room. Alright, so that looks like it's going to be the basic structure. We will have some stairs here, but the rest is going to be hatch doors, like hatch door here and a hatch door down the bottom. But yeah, pretty simple build this one. From here you can, because they always come through the doors, so you could just make a couple more doors there. Make them think about it. So we'll put the doors along here, and that's just going to make them not too sure which door to take, as long as we can put doors in these side ones, which it doesn't. Oh, there's one there. Can we get one in this guy here? Doesn't look like it, so we'll replace that one with just a wall. And then it's not going to go in there. Is that a fence foundation or a wall we're carrying? It's a fence foundation. So we'll do the wall and that works. So they're pretty much just there for distraction. There you go. But that's going to be our main doors here. Oh, beautiful. So our main path is straight through. And up here as well. Yeah, we're gonna wanna make this into a little extra room, just in case they start blowing through these the foundations up the top here. You'll have a little bit of extra room just to hold them off for a couple of seconds while you get your bearings, because if they're coming from the top you can escape through the bottom. They're coming from the bottom, you can escape through the top here. And how would you do that? You just break a foundation and go for it. So let's just check here and see which foundation we will break. Looks like this is the go once it deletes itself. Yep, and you'll be able to jump down. So once I've actually breached, then you can jump down. Obviously this is all going on no offline in server, which is mainly what I play on, so that's how I build. But yeah, if they were breaching down the bottom, you could come out the top here. So that's perfect there. So let's put another door, because if they're breaching up here you can run down and take out the bottom. So that's perfect there. Another door there, and I want to reinforce this bit as well, so let's do the same thing. Put a door. Now I know that's not a lot of reinforcement, but it just gives you a chance to know where they're breaking in and to, yeah, get out the right hole. Alright guys, so that's the finished product. And if you come around here you can see it inside there, and as you can see there's plenty of room inside for you to muck around and do what you want. You can always build it all the way out to here as well, up to this lump, and it'll give you a bit more security, but just take it's going to be shown a little bit more. You can see from there to there, but that's not much. That is the build for today. So if you guys are still sticking around, I appreciate it. And I just want to show you guys up the top here, it's still something that you guys should look out for, because it is a nice little plateau up here. If we just come up to the top, as you can see there's plenty of bits to climb up. This is probably the longest stretch there, but then once you're up, as you can see, right next to the green wall, but there's a nice little plateau here for a bigger base if you ever wanted to do that. And also down here is another nice little hidey hole for a solo storage, anything like that. You are right next to the green wall, but you're out of the way and no one can see you there at all. So yeah, thanks guys for sticking around, and I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more hidey holes on the way. Catches.